The Bank of America Institute is out with the consumer checkpoint for the month of September, and debit and credit card spending actually increased for the third month in a row. Joining us right now to break it all down is Holly O'Neill. She is Bank of America President of Consumer Banking. And Holly, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks very much for having me.
So another increase in spending. We keep talking about how the consumer's slowing down, the job market is slowing down, but the spending isn't showing a reflection of that at this point.
That's right. It's been solid and steady over the summer. So we saw a 1.7% increase in total, and then when you adjust that for households and seasonality, we've seen steady spending June, July, and August at 0.4%, 0.6%, and 0.4%. So really solid through the summer.
Does that tell you that things are not headed towards a recession at this point?
Well, it tells us that the consumer is still healthy and spending, which typically leads on a recession. So we have not seen signs pointing to a recession through the consumer. And within our data, we've seen some variations amongst generations and income cohorts, but that is fairly normal.
Yeah, I was going to say older people are spending more, higher income brackets are spending more.
They are.
But even at the lower end, they're spending more than they were a year ago.
They were. They're still positive. So in the high income spending cohort, of course, they're leading the spending. But low income is still positive. And then when you look at the generations, boomers, traditionalists leading spending at up 2.4%. In August, and then you come down generation, Gen X, and millennials also spending 0.5%. Then my generation, just barely positive, 0.1%.
What
Gen X.
Gen X, okay. Yeah. So what's a traditionalist? I don't think I've heard.
Traditionalist is over 80.
Oh, okay. The greatest generation, basically.
The greatest generation. And, you know, that is typical because they're in the spending mode.
You did say that there's some housing relief that seems to be coming through. That would be much appreciated. Where do you see it?
There is. So we've seen in August increase in rents coming out of Bank of America. Count is only up 1%. So it is that increase in rent month over month is slowing.
How much was it before?
It was a little higher than that. So we've seen that trend coming down.
Okay, so what's your big takeaway from all of this? AI and consumer banking, that's starting to pop up in some ways too?
Yeah, so AI and consumer banking, huge opportunity for us. We use it today. We have Erica, the first financial assistant in banking, put out in 2017. 3 billion interactions, and I think that's just the beginning. So I think we'll continue to see AI impact consumer
How is
banking.
that different than what we've seen in the past, like the automated voice things that you have to deal with when you're going through? What's different about the AI aspect of banking now?
AI is smarter. So if you use any of the generative AI today, it anticipates what you need, it knows what you want, it knows what you've been doing. So it's
slightly less annoying than the voice bots I've dealt with.
Very much less annoying. And it will make those bots better, right? So as the technology gets better, those AI assistants will help you in a much more intuitive, custom, personalized way.